Here's how this is going to work. Welcome in, everybody. Episode. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. Let's try it again.
Can't make me laugh.
No, we're just gonna roll live with it. Okay.
That's all he was doing.
Like he was smiling and then we smiled.
Okay.
All right. Oh shit.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, I don't even know what's funny. All right, welcome in, everybody. Episode 32 of Yellow Colored Glasses. We are going to start out with a review, like we always do. Okay. So we have GC Warren here, and they said we were looking to change all our insurance for home and auto. Jake and Michaela reviewed our needs and found us excellent care and saved us money in the process. They impressed us with the expertise that they had. They were able to answer any questions we had. We would definitely recommend them for all of our insurance needs. They will treat you like they would want to be treated. Honest, personable, and knowledgeable. So thank you for the review. The reviews are a big deal. I know they don't seem like it, so thank you everybody who leaves those. If you have been served by us or helped by us or anything like that, go leave us a review if you haven't done that. So another thing we're going to do, this is a new one. A pit and a peak. A peak and a pit. Okay, so here's how this works. Here's how this is going to work, okay? What is one thing that's going great? Like, what's a peak that's going on in your life right now? That's just awesome.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I just bought a house.
Whoa,
It's a
okay.
pretty big deal.
So that's like a peak in my life.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we'll talk more about that later here in a second.
Okay.
What's a pit? Anything going bad?
I feel like I'm lost consistency in the gym, so I've been trying to do good about getting back on it.
Okay.
So that's a pitfall.
Okay. That's an easy one to correct. You can
Yeah, I mean, like I'm already on the path. It's
Heck
just-
yeah. Okay. Jannie, you got a peak?
Peak, I've got a lot of stuff going on this year, but probably the biggest thing is my oldest daughter just decided to go to MU, so she is all set to go there in the fall. So we're full speed ahead to graduation and all that fun stuff. It's kind of also a pit because it's very expensive and stressful to plan this stuff, but it's ultimately very exciting.
Got it. So it's a peak and a pit.
It's a peak and a pit.
Okay.
So.
Good. Love those. Those are awesome.
What about you?
Oh my gosh. So peak. Mizzou just won their first NCAA tournament game in 13 years.
Okay.
So that's freaking awesome.
That is awesome.
I don't know if you guys are big college basketball fans, Mizzou fans. We got the shirt on. You're matching me today. So.
Well, I went to Mizzou. That's why I have
didn't
it.
exactly go with the Mizzou theme.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am
What
a
is
fan.
the theme that you're going for?
Today is St. Patrick's Day.
well.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Nobody but me and Jake wore green in the office
no.
today. I'm very disappointed.
Technically, this will air on a Wednesday, and it won't be St. Patrick's Day. So.
But that, just so everybody knows
Okay,
why
Come
we're
on,
green.
football or basketball's kind of on right now.
Okay. So a pit.
Okay. Your
Pit. Gosh darn it, guys! I can't think of any right now.
That's a pretty good problem.
I don't know. There's no pit right now. Everything is good.
Everything's good.
I cannot think of anything negative at this very moment. So that's probably a positive thing.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a very structured interview. Okay, it's going to be serious. It's going to be. I mean, honestly, I'm going to grade you on it. Everybody watching will grade you on it.
You're gonna make us cry.
So honestly, since it is NCAA tournament time, okay, what is your guys' favorite sport? Okay, who wants to start? What's your favorite sport?
Favorite sport to watch, to play.
Anything. You can do watch, play,
Do you wanna
watch.
Go first or me?
I can go first.
Yeah, go
Okay.
first, Caleb.
Golf.
Okay, why is golf your favorite sport?
I mean, obviously, it's not like the most entertaining thing in the world to watch. But there's nothing better than it being 9:30 p.m., laying in bed, watching some highlights of golf tournaments. And you hear the birds tweeting and the balls getting hit. And then also playing. It's fun.
The announcers' voices are very soothing.
It's almost like white noise or brown noise.
Yeah.
You just lay there and you're
Yeah.
and you're like, wow.
That's actually very true. That is 100% true,
It's pretty
dude.
nice.
I've never thought of it that way, but I don't think of it at 9:30 at night. I think of it like on a Sunday afternoon when you kind of had you done some house cleaning, done some vacuuming.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
laying
like,
there on the couch.
It's nice. It's nice. It's nice to watch. Playing, I love it. I played it in high school. Golf has been my favorite sport. Football, kind of got onto it this year. It's like my second.
Who's your favorite golfer?
John Rahm.
John Rahm. Okay, mine would definitely be Happy Gilmore. Like not even.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Dude, he could absolutely smash the ball.
And he can putt.
And he could putt. He learned to putt. Not a great fighter. Bob Barker did kick his rear. So
Yeah.
anyway, Jannie, what about you? Favorite sport?
I would have to say baseball to watch for sure.
Oh my gosh. I hope your brother Jordan watches this.
What? You asked me what I thought, and this is the honest to goodness answer.
Royals moms.
Stop. Stop.
That's kind of hurtful, man.
Here's the deal. I don't watch it. Well, I love being at the ballpark. That is, to me, one of the most fun experiences. It's very laid back, very chill. It can get really hot in the summertime, but there are some like beautiful times of year to be in the ballpark.
And it's cheap.
It's pretty cheap, especially here.
Yeah.
In Kansas
I mean,
City.
it's not that expensive. I have to agree with her on that.
Yeah.
Now, is it my favorite sport? And do I like watching people run in circles like NASCAR?
Okay, now that's hurtful.
You know?
I think part of what I like about it, though, is the pace of the game, because I always know at any given time what is happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's very leisurely. You can have a conversation with somebody beside you and still have your eye on the game, know what's going on. I love the sound of the crack of the bat. Love that.
So we have
I kind of agree.
So we have the sound of the ball getting hit by the golf club, and now the crack of the bat. I agree too. My favorite thing about baseball is when you walk into the stadium, and especially like the first time you've ever been. I'll never forget the first time. And you see the grass that is the prettiest grass that you've ever seen in your life, and it's kind of like, holy cow, this is a stadium. This is what this place is like. That's amazing. And then I don't know if there's ever a better place to have a beer than at the baseball game.
And not only that, really, I feel like baseball's more chill
Yeah.
as opposed to football. So everyone's there is really just there to have a good time.
Yeah. And you can go on a Tuesday night or a Thursday night or something like. It's not something that happens once a week, maybe at home, maybe not. I don't know. There's just something about it that just really appeals to me, the laid back atmosphere. And here in Kansas City, I mean, we haven't really been super competitive, so it's kind of low stakes anyway. So you're just going to experience the game. It's there's not a lot of stress. There's not a lot at stake. So I feel like it's just, I don't know. You're going because you love it.
Who's your favorite player on the Royals right now?
I will just always have a soft spot, and I know that you are waiting for me to say Salvi, and you're going to make fun of me for it. But he's been with us since he was like a wee babe.
That's fine. I understand. Besides Salvi, is there another one?
No, well, right now I don't even really know who's.
That was back in 2014.
No, but I do.
I'm just messing with you, Jannie.
100% love Salvi. I think he's just got the best personality, and he's almost like the mascot for the team at this point.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
He's great.
So.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys just said.
So I wanted to talk about that real quick just because of what we got going on with basketball. So other than that, what are some things that have been on your mind lately that you could just tell our listeners and viewers? Is there anything that's just been like, hey, this is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to tell people right now. Is there anything?
I've had a lot. I've had a busy month.
Let's go. Tell us what's going on.
Oh man.
You don't have to tell us everything, but
Well, obviously, on my mind, mainly my house this month. Like that's all I've been kind of focusing on.
Yeah. Okay. So you're buying a house. You're buying a house. Tell like. You don't have to go into a long explanation on it. What is it? What are you buying?
I'm buying a duplex.
Okay. And
I'm renting out one side and living in the other, so I can kind of just start building up some equity at an earlier age. That's kind of what it is. And there's just a lot of work that needs to be done to it. Not like a whole lot more cosmetic stuff, and it's just kind of figuring that stuff. I've just never done it before, so it's just kind of nerve-wracking.
Dude, that's awesome, though. Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats on the house thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So that was your question. Jannie.
Okay, what's my question?
What is your spirit animal?
What? gosh, that's a big change.
All right.
Hey, I told you this was going to be super structured and super.
I love it.
You're actually both getting this question.
These are the kind of questions I love.
Okay.
So, Jannie, what's your spirit animal?
Okay. I know this is probably going to be super boring and like an obvious answer, but you guys both know me and you know how much I absolutely love dogs and my dog in particular. I think it's a dog, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this my back to me?
No, I mean, you, Jannie, okay.
Dogs
Big
are
dog,
loyal.
little dog.
Little dog.
Okay.
Yeah, little dog, but not
Like a
like
Chihuahua?
no, not
Chihuahua.
an annoying yippy one. Good, but kind of like my dog. She's just a little mix of everything. She loves her people really hardcore, but she doesn't put up with crap from anybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's my spirit. That's my spirit animal, and she also just really loves a good nap too. So I have a hard time napping, but when I'm able to do it, there's just nothing like it. So
That is true.
and I mean, who doesn't want to just live your life every day and have other people do stuff for you?
That's pretty nice.
You know, so dog
Okay.
would be my spirit animal.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Caleb? I'm excited for this.
A bear.
Okay.
Now you have to explain. You can't just say the bear.
Specifically a brown bear.
Is it so you can hibernate? Or what?
Dude, I sleep, I eat, sometimes get a little exercise.
Yeah.
I work. That's my life.
Catch fish?
Yeah, I do like to fish.
There you go.
That's my life pretty much. So I just I'm basically a bear.
Have you seen that new movie about the bear? I don't even know what it's called.
cocaine
It's called
bear?
Cocaine. What is that? Is that like a bear that like has rabies or something?
Like,
No,
I don't know.
It got into a.
Oh.
I guess a plane was flying over that was delivering drugs in the U.S. during like the '60s, during like Pablo Escobar's reign in the '90s or '80s.
So it's a true story?
Of course, Caleb
I think
has
so.
the explanation.
Wow.
I
Okay.
think it says based on a true story, but how many times are true story movies actually based on a true story?
Well, Happy Gilmore was real. So,
Good point.
okay.
Point.
That's good. Man.
What's your spirit animal?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd ask.
It's a unicorn.
Is it a tiger?
No.
Do you like the Missouri
No.
so much?
It's probably, to be honest,
A dolphin?
dude, very close.
A whale?
No. You're getting closer.
Stingray?
No.
Squid.
No.
Octopus.
It's a penguin. It's a penguin.
How the hell would that be close to a dolphin?
They're both in the water and they swim.
One's a mammal, one's a bird.
Well, you're right. Okay. But they're both in the water.
Yeah.
They're both in the water.
Okay,
Can
but
I tell you
let's
why?
go back to penguin. Why are you a penguin?
Because they're so happy all the time.
Yeah.
They're happy. Have you ever seen Happy Feet? There's not another animal. You're talking about a dog. Okay, you're talking about a dog being happy and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, have you ever seen a penguin that's not happy?
I don't know
That's a
that
good
I've ever
point.
seen a penguin.
I'm serious.
And honestly, they have
And
no-
everybody loves them.
And where they live, they got no one else but themselves.
Exactly.
So it's like just freedom.
Yeah.
And when they have a problem, they figure out how to solve it, right? They got to swim and go a long way to get food and all that stuff. They're problem solvers.
Okay.
It's good.
No, I love
Honestly,
that.
I just made that up off the top of my head, dude. I do not know what my spirit animal is.
What do you think?
You know what it is?
What?
You did an impression of this in the office.
Oh,
gosh.
silverback gorilla?
That's a good one, man. That's a good
I'm
one.
just joking.
No.
You used to call. You used to work with Mr. Scott. Well, never mind.
No, I don't. Yeah, let's not go there. I don't know where you're going with that. But not going to bring up any former teachers.
No, I love. He knows it.
Oh.
He was in my class. He's like he knows.
Oh, so did you call him a gorilla?
No, that was Morgan. My friend Morgan. That was in high school with me.
Oh, okay.
It was fun. It was kind of just an
Okay.
ongoing joke in engineering.
All right. I have another good question.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather spend a year at the North Pole or 2 years in the Sahara Desert?
Like food and water. Or,
No, it's your choice. You
like I just get dropped there.
get dropped there.
So 1 year in the
1
North
year in the
Pole,
North Pole,
2 years in the desert.
Sahara Desert.
Sahara Desert.
This is a no-brainer.
Sahara.
I would absolutely take 1 year in the North Pole.
Okay.
If I could have if I could have like supplies for a year and didn't have to like
The North Pole is just water
scavenge.
It's ice.
and ice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why would would you agree with the Sahara or the North Pole? What are you?
I want to hear your guys' reasons.
Sahara. There's vegetation, food, water, animals.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've watched tons of Bear Grylls, man. I know how to filter
But
out.
2 years versus 1 year. I mean,
Yeah, but Jannie, it doesn't take very long to freeze to death.
no, but in my scenario, you didn't give me any kind of other stipulations. Like in my scenario, I'm like,
I think
I'll take the 1 year in the North Pole where I have a climate-controlled cabin that's built for me with supplies for a
I
year.
thought you were going to say like a climate-controlled igloo or something like that. Oh,
They just
man.
dropped a cabin there for
Yeah.
you too.
No, sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
that's all right.
I would go Sahara. Sahara.
Are you going
you're-
Sahara?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
Because-
I think I could survive.
I mean, and there's no wrong answer here. Okay, I told you you were getting graded on it, here, or not. There's not really a grade here. Okay, but the most popular answer would absolutely have to be the Sahara because there's vegetation, like you said. There's also going to be other people, right?
I don't want to be around other people.
Yeah, but you might need help. You might need help.
I mean,
you know?
honestly, if she got down a little bit south on the North Pole, she could kind of hit the northern part of the
I'd find a way.
North
I'm very,
America.
very resourceful.
Okay.
Yeah, Santa's also there, guys.
That's
so.
why I thought you were going to say that. That's what I was
Yeah.
kind of setting you up
I mean,
for
So
she
you're
that.
could
not
find-
really, if you believe, then you're not really alone.
Honestly, all she'd have to do is find a seal, cut it open,
Oh, let's not.
and then she could like sleep inside of it because of the body warmth.
Oh, there was a movie about that with the
Camel. They use
No,
camels in the
it's
Sahara.
not a camel.
Yeah, because of sandstorms.
Oh, okay.
I don't
So,
know
like,
what's happening.
yeah, this is.
It's
I
taking
wanted to
turn.
have funny questions because I wanted to
That's
keep it
pretty
light.
funny. I'm just saying that there is a way
Wait,
she could survive.
We should probably mention that this is a Friday at what, 3 something?
3:30.
And this is about the time we all start to get a little slap happy and
Oh, yeah.
everything is funny. Right before we started this, we could not stop laughing.
Yeah, we had to start the podcast 3 times,
3
right?
times. Yeah. So
Don't even.
So I can get serious. If you guys want to get serious, I can do
No,
that.
we don't
Get
have to.
serious.
Or we
Okay.
can do both.
Okay.
Either
so,
way.
all right, serious question.
Yeah.
Have either of you guys ever been on a blind date?
No.
Ooh. Why are you laughing?
Me?
Serious question.
Blind
Blind
date?
date?
Blind date ever, anytime in your life.
Yes, I did, actually. one
Did it go
time.
good or bad?
It was questionable.
Okay.
It was
Caleb?
not neither good nor bad.
No.
I thought you told us early on in one episode that you went on a blind date.
That was a date, man. That's not blind. You already knew about it.
No, blind date just means you've never really met this person before. That somebody kind of set you up with
Yeah.
them.
No, that never happened.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I thought it
This
did,
is all
man.
pre-established.
Okay.
I don't do stuff like that.
I've never been on one either, so I just wondered if you guys had. Honestly, it was a question that popped up. And
Yeah.
okay, next one. Superpower. What would be your
That's a good
superpower?
That is a very good question.
Um,
So, name like some options. Like, what would be considered a
one superpower or as many as we want.
No, you get one superpower. What would it
superpower?
be? And why?
Be omnipotent.
Jannie, what's that mean?
Means like you can be everywhere all at one time.
I'm like basically a god.
Oh wait, omnipotent means you're all powerful.
Yeah, I'm
Not-
like-
omnipresent is everywhere at one time.
Oh, okay.
So like that is my like I basically have all the superpowers, but with one power you said.
Okay. But
You
narrow
have
it
to
down.
pick one.
Okay, teleportation.
Teleportation. It's
That
like a
was
time
really
machine.
quick pivot.
That yes, actually that would be what I would do. I would definitely go back in time.
Like time travel.
Yes.
That's
like
a
Doctor
really
Strange.
good one.
Yeah, like to revisit like
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool.
Okay, I feel like it's gonna seem like I'm copying now, but I hadn't even thought about that. I would love to time travel. If not time travel, I would never want to be able to read anybody's mind, truly. I don't want to know what's going on up in there most of the time.
Especially the people you're around the most.
Yeah. I don't want to read minds or anything like that. I don't want to have x-ray vision. If it's not time travel, I would love to know what it's like to just fly. I know that's so
I want
kind of
to.
cliche.
I just want to see a
but it's so
dinosaur.
cool.
Dinosaur, they did.
Yeah.
That's so true. That is so freaking true. Like dinosaurs, though. How long were you guys going before you like got out of dinosaurs? Like when you're like, whatever. I'm really.
Like last year.
Don't know that I was ever into dinosaurs.
Not even like a little bit, like thinking.
Kinda. Well, my
like,
brothers were. So when they went through their dinosaur phase, I was kind of into it. I knew what the names of the dinosaurs were, the main players.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
don't know the names. I just think about how cool it would be to be around them. You know.
It would be cool.
They're trying to,
Only the plant eaters, though.
I'll say this: they're trying to genetically recreate a mammoth.
That's doable, right?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
The elephant.
Like do cloning with an elephant.
Wow.
They have hair, and they're just like they're trying to extract live DNA from
Of course,
mammoth
Caleb
hair.
always knows these things.
I know it because I want it to happen. I would be the first person in the world to go see that.
Would you have a pet woolly mammoth at your new house
Yes.
that you just bought?
Yes, I would make that work.
Yeah.
I put a little fence in the backyard.
Walk him on a leash around your neighborhood.
Throw him a bone.
Gosh, Michaela's gonna have fun editing this.
I know.
She's gonna like pick out what can I pick out that like would.
Okay, what's motivational? Like, what can I use from this?
You know, what can we post from here that's actually like
This
good?
one's all fluff. This
No,
one's just all,
no,
all fun and games.
Okay, I would definitely do the fly thing. Flying
Yeah.
would be so awesome.
Flying.
Flying would be cool.
Have you guys ever just watched a bald eagle that flew right over you and you're just like,
Yeah.
man, that would be freaking cool to be that big on the fly.
Yeah, not specifically.
And you got no predators because you're a bird,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Big bird. And big bird.
Yeah, or like even butterflies, like I watch them and it's like they can just coast forever and then fly. I don't know.
And like falcons.
I think that looks like it'd be a whole lot of fun.
Okay, I think you guys will like this question.
Okay.
Especially, well, I think you both like it. Yeah. What is your most controversial opinion that most people would disagree with?
Oh gosh.
Controversial.
Yeah, or like spiciest opinion, right? Like the off the wall opinion that most people would disagree with. Do you have one?
Jenny?
If we have to cut these out, we can cut them out too. Later.
I don't. I'd have to sit here and think. That's a
I don't
tough
know. That
question.
is a tough one. I know I have some. Like I have some really minor ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like this question was asked on social media, on a social media platform not that long ago, and about like what's something
Mm-hmm.
that's not a very popular opinion. And I think Stanley Cups are way overrated. I have I know they're a big deal, like the Stanley Cups with the handles. I'm not talking about the Stanley Cup.
I don't know. What
Oh, I thought you were
is.
talking about hockey for a second.
Oh, I said golf. See, that's how much I know. I said like not the golf.
What are you talking about right now?
So like I'm talking about like actual cups with straws that stick out of them, and then they have the handle, like the Stanley brand.
Oh, you mean like those giant steel ones that people walk around with, like a gallon large?
And
Huh.
I think they're fine, but they're super expensive, and I don't necessarily know that they work any better than I have. Cups I got off of Amazon for a fraction of the price that I absolutely love. Simple Modern brand I will take over Stanley Cups every single day. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it is not one that's necessarily going to offend somebody at a
There you go.
political level.
You did a good job with that. I was wondering where you were going with that answer.
Because I know a lot of people who have those cups.
Okay.
And so this might be breaking news, but I think your cups are overrated. So.
All right, I got mine.
I'm ready for it.
Going to the lake is not fun. That is the worst trip, vacation, time off during your summer you could use. I don't like laying on a freaking boat in 90-degree humid weather in Missouri just to jump into water that's full of fish crap.
I will say, I did not grow up around the lake. I was the mountain girl in West Virginia, and I didn't get it when we moved here, and everybody was all about the lake, and I was like, do you know how bad this smells?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I personally don't like wasting my time, and I consider that a massive waste of time. It can be fun.
I like
on
the
some
idea
days.
of it more than the actual execution. I have had too many close calls with things touching my feet that I can't identify in the water.
Yeah.
And that freaks me out. I like water I can see a
For
little
sure.
ways in.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna be in water, I want to be able to see the shark that's below me,
For
right?
sure.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though there's not sharks in
I'm
Truman Lake.
not like a
or
huge fan of
Ozarks.
oceans. Actually, that's a good controversial opinion.
What's
Oceans
that?
or mountains?
Ooh.
What would you pick? Like if you go on vacation, you go to the oceans or the mountains?
That's really hard. Gosh dang, that's hard.
I like the ocean for like 1 to 2 days tops, and after that I'm pretty much done with it. But I think the mountains are more of something that I could just spend more time in. So I would probably have to say mountains.
Yeah, me too.
The ocean itself is nothing to me. It's all about what it's all about the beach you're on or the surroundings of of where you're at the ocean. For example, like Panama City or Destin or Gulf Shores, like those are all cool and stuff. But once you go to Hawaii and you see that, you're like,
Honestly,
okay, dude.
I'm not a beach person, but whenever I saw your Hawaii pictures, I was like, I do want to go.
Yeah.
It's the most amazing place that you can ever
Yeah.
see and like be like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, the cool part about that is you have the mountains there.
Mm-hmm.
Like because you're
That's true. You're getting both.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Now it's not cold. It's not cold mountains.
So Hawaii is the solution to that question. Just have the best of both worlds, ocean.
If you want to pay a
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
penny
worth
for
it.
it.
It's freaking amazing.
So do you have a controversial opinion?
I don't.
Oh, see, he doesn't have one.
No.
He made us answer that question. He's like, I don't have one of those.
Well, I'm gonna get roasted on the lake.
No,
But I
okay.
agreed with you.
Okay.
I mean, it's just overrated.
Yeah. It's
I
not
wouldn't say
bad.
it's like I would not do it, but it's
Yeah.
overrated.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one, and you guys are gonna think it's silly.
Okay.
It's very basic. Okay. It's very basic.
Okay.
Tater tots are better than French fries.
I disagree.
I agree.
That's the point. Oh, you
I do agree. I hate French
most
fries.
I
people.
feel like
most,
I'm always by myself in this room.
well, most people are supposed to. I mean, I feel like most people like French fries way
Yeah.
more than tots. But like, if you ever gone to Sonic and ordered
Chili cheese fries.
just cheesy tots with like
I don't like stuff on my tots. If I'm gonna
slice
eat
of
it-
cheese on there.
How,
It's
how you throw it in that steamer and it steams the cheese all over the tots that are pre-made and been sitting in the...
I can't get behind that.
It's disgusting, but they taste so good.
I don't.
Tots are
like
better
stuff
because
on-
if you like texture, tots are better, in my opinion, because they have that
Mm-hmm.
crunchy outside, unlike fries where you're getting some that are soft and soggy and...
You want to even let's one up it. Sweet potato tots. Oh my gosh!
I
You guys don't
hate-
like sweet potato fries?
I like sweet potato fries. I just think if I'm gonna have a tot, since I already think they're inferior to French fries to begin with, I want the original
Okay.
tot versus the sweet potato tot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Since we were talking about locations earlier, mountains, beaches, ocean, all that.
Yeah.
Where's one place that you would never go visit, even if someone paid you $1 million?
Oh, wow. Okay.
You want to know something that I'm realizing about this interview?
What?
These are all fun questions to talk about, but it's kind of hard to just think of them on the spot.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my bad on that.
I've got a one.
No, I've got one as well.
Okay.
I hope to God it's not mine. Okay, you can go ahead.
India. I never want to go to India. I
Okay.
just feel like I know, and that's going to be an unpopular opinion. I don't like Indian food. I would never want to eat anything while I was there, and it just seems very overcrowded. That's just like an introvert's nightmare. Like I would just not have any space, or like I don't know. I think it's cool. Like from a distance, I like learning about the culture and the people
Yeah.
seem amazing, but I would not personally want to travel there. I don't think so.
Even for $1 million.
Oh God, I don't know.
You could, for $1 million, you can get a pretty nice place in India. There is, like, you go to the Himalayas, stay in a cabin.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll think some more on this one. You say yours.
Okay, so there's an island off the coast of Africa
Ooh.
full of indigenous people. People are actually banned from going to it.
Really?
Because news reporters have tried going.
They don't come back, do they?
One didn't because they cannibalism.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Now that if a cannibalistic island, for sure, I would not want to
Yeah, so
risk that.
you couldn't pay me $1 million to go there because I would probably
Not
they
come
probably
back.
would not like the fact that I'm getting on their island.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's
That's
a good
a-
answer.
That's a really good answer. That's kind of a challenge, though, right?
I mean, what
See
do you
if
mean?
can- I mean, see.
I wouldn't do it.
Maybe we should throw that in the question of would you rather be in the Sahara or the North Pole or that island? You only got to last a day on the island, but oh, okay,
I could.
okay.
I just lay in a pit of mud.
Mine would be Russia.
Russia.
I'd never want to go to
Well,
Russia.
yeah.
I've actually
Never. I've
everyone
never,
in
even
the-
before all this
yeah.
stuff happened.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, Russian food is so gross. Fermented herring.
Don't know what that is.
It's
Fermented herring.
Yeah, it's fish that's literally been fermented with alcohol.
Gross.
Like sardines or like
If herring is a type of fish.
a herring. I thought a herring was a bird, like a
It's a
No.
heron.
a heron. Okay.
Yeah.
A herring is like a small fish.
Dang it, Jannie.
It's like sardines, but it's bigger. But they put it in this massive can. You ever heard of like a what is it called? Strokestefan?
Never heard of
Strokestefan? Fermented herring.
That's another reason I don't want to go to Russia because I could never learn how to speak it.
But it's
Ever.
like fermented herring, and it smells like crap, and they actually cook with it, and it's like that's what most of their food consists of because it's cold. So
You know so many random, just weird facts.
Yeah, you're like a walking encyclopedia.
He really is.
Here's the thing, though. How much of it is actually correct?
Yeah, because we
none
can't
of us
really
don't know.
fact check it. We're like, okay.
Strokestefan.
That sounds right.
Something like that. I don't know if that's the exact pronunciation or words, but I know it starts with an S.
Yeah.
And it's in a yellow and red container.
I love it.
Okay.
Where would you? Oh, you just said
You said Russia.
Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
There was something else, though, that you said. Right, gosh darn it. You said something before that I was going to pick back up on. I can't remember what
The
it was.
cannibalistic island?
No, I don't know for sure. Okay, what about this though? What about like I know that we talk a lot about like being growing professionally and like what we like to do at work, what we like about our job, all this stuff. What do you guys like to do the most outside of here? This is a serious question. What is the thing that makes you guys, hey, when you're not here, this is what you're gonna find me doing for the most part. They cannot be work related.
Not work related. Okay.
That's okay. I can go if you want to.
You go.
Like self-development. I've
Okay.
really gotten into like watching like self-development YouTube videos and like I watch Stephen Graham and like real estate investors and like business related stuff. Like it's nothing to do with work. This is just for my own like professional future. Like that's just for me. Playing video games. I mean, eating food, sleeping, my typical stuff.
Yeah.
And then now it's like me going to Lowe's and Home Depot and places like that, trying to find out what the heck I'm doing.
House stuff.
So that's what I'm kind of doing on the daily.
Yeah.
Dude, aren't those stores awesome? Like you walk in the door and you're like, oh my god.
Well, now that I'm actually doing something with, I could actually use something at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's nice, but I've gone there so many years with my dad that I hated it.
It's different when you got your place.
Yeah, because then you actually have a purpose to be there rather than standing in the lighting section waiting for your dad to decide like what light pick, you know.
When he does impressions of their dad is one of my favorite things. Actually, Caleb is very, very talented at doing impressions of just about everybody, and I want him at some point to do impressions of all of us.
Let's do that. Let's
No,
do it.
please
Let's do it.
don't.
Okay.
No.
Maybe at a later date.
I know. Do you want to? Okay. Do an impression of.
Do an impression of Jake.
Yeah. Do an impression of Jake.
That Jake is his brother-in-law, by the
Yep.
way.
Like podcast Jake or
No, any Jake. Just give an impression to Jake.
I can't think of that on the spot, man.
Can you think of anybody's on the spot? Dude, this is great. This is great content right here.
Dusty would be like, Dusty would be like, man, like you got to really think of the logistics of it. Sometimes you got to break it down. Sometimes you just got to ride with the flow, you know. Sometimes, you know, man, it's simple. You take it over here, you take it over there. It's gonna be perfect. Like, how are you feeling about that? Like, how are you feeling?
You say a whole lot of stuff with a whole lot of nothing. Actually, there's nothing there.
There is
You
something
just
there.
say it and say it and say it, but you really didn't say anything. Like that's how you
But
basically
he does a lot. He
does like a very talking slow, like
thinking about what I'm saying.
yeah, like you do that a lot.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's so good.
It's like when
so
you're
good at
thinking, you're like,
impressions. Although I don't.
yeah.
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 That's actually that's pretty spot on.
It is.
That really is.
It's pretty
You
good.
got one of Jannie?
Oh God.
Jenny is just like. This should be like HR stuff right here.
No, it's all good. We can cut it out if we need to.
This Jenny is like, yeah, I know. Like talking with your hands, like,
Yeah.
and it's just ridiculous. Like
All with a smile on her face.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't help it.
explaining something or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really that good unless I'm in the if I'm in the
In the
mood to do an
moment.
impression.
I think your best
And if I'm picking up the
impressions
information
are of
from
your
somebody-
dad, Bob, and Jake. Those are.
Well, Jake just gets
Dusty's was pretty good.
Jake gets me irritated. That's why I like to do it.
Dude, that was really like This would be really good to do, like,
Like go to like America's Got Talent and.
I don't know about you're that good.
Dusty, this is my guy at my work on the stage.
Yeah, who's Dusty? Yeah, some dude I work
Just
with.
some guy I work with, like.
Oh my gosh.
No, for me, what I like to do, if I'm just doing something for myself, because a lot of times you guys know I have like to go to my kids' stuff after work, but it's something that I do because I want to, but it's also something I do because I have to as their mom. So if I'm just choosing to do something, if the weather's nice, I'm walking or running, sometimes with my dog, sometimes without, to clear my head, relieve some stress. I'll do yoga at home. I read books. What are you laughing about?
Keep going.
I'm shaking my head listening. I
my God.
can't turn my head because the audio cuts
No,
out.
whenever I'm sorry, when you just said that you want to go running, and then you said sometimes with my dog, I'm thinking back to you saying the dog's a spirit animal. Have you guys seen the video of the girl who runs all fours? If you have not seen that,
I've seen that video.
Gosh, so I'm literally picturing Jannie like
Running on all fours.
going out there and just I learned.
Have
how to
you
do
seen
this.
the one where they're actually they're at like shows for these people?
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen that? Where they actually jump over like dog shows, they have like little barriers set
I
up.
feel like this is where furry started.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Maybe. Which is not what I'm talking about at all. So
I'm
let's not even
sorry.
get that started.
It just popped in
Have
my
you
head.
seen the
whenever-
TLC? Have you seen the TLC episode where the guy's like a wolf?
No, I have not. Jannie, I am sorry that I started laughing and cut you off on that.
That is okay.
What? I sound like-
She's at books.
Oh, books. I do like to read. Just certain times in my life are more like you guys.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the freaking lady around all fours.
Jannie starts talking to me. We're thinking about something else. What?
Oh man.
Okay, books. You like to read a lot of books.
Yes, I do like to read books, but that comes and goes in phases. If I'm really stressed out in my life at the moment, then it's hard for me to concentrate. What's going on?
I don't know.
We making
No, you're good.
weird noises. No, but yeah, I like hanging out with friends. Just nothing too complicated, but a lot of it has to do with just moving because I sit at my desk all day. So whenever the weather's nice, I like to be outside. If the weather's not nice, then I just try to move a little bit.
For
every
sure.
day. Yeah.
For sure. No, and it helps that the weather's getting better. Like
I'm so excited.
That was my next question too. Like our favorite season. You guys have a favorite season?
Oh yeah, hands down, it's fall.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
That one's super
Or
easy.
spring, but the problem is spring lasts like for like a week or two
Yeah.
in Missouri.
And it's just rain nonstop. I feel
Yeah.
like so.
And I honestly love summer too because I love going to the lake.
Did you get hurt by that?
No, dude. I 100% understand that
And
point.
I like fishing. Like
I understand
that's
that
why I
point.
like the lake
Yeah.
because I like to fish. But like laying in the hot sun, and you got that film developing on the water because it's so hot, and all the water bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Part of your have you been to Truman
I haven't.
or been like Palm de Tar
I've been
or
to Palm de Tar.
what about Table Rock?
in Table Rock.
Wait, you guys say Palm de Tar?
Palm de Terre, Palm de Tar.
I say Palm de Tar.
Okay, I don't know. I just
What is it?
I've always said Palm
Palm
de
de
Terre.
Terre. Like I was thinking like French.
Well, I mean, I know we don't say it really the right way, but I've always said Palm de Terre.
Palm de Terre. That
Yeah.
actually is probably accurate. I've always said Palm de Tar just because my parents called
I
it.
think that sounds really weird. Unpopular opinion. Sorry,
Palm de
Sorry,
Tar.
I keep interrupting too.
no.
So
That's
that
what
is-
we learn from the best. Caleb does it every day. So
That's literally my hobby. Just interrupting people and being a nuisance. I'm literally a menace to society. So
No, you're not. You
Okay.
are the
you've never been with me in
heart
public.
and soul of the office. Like you'll just peek your head out of your door and say something and make us all laugh. So we need your
Gotta keep
interruptions.
it light in here.
We need your interruptions. They're good. Yeah.
Thank gosh, I'm not working at like some corporate building.
do you have any questions that you want to ask me? I'm going to give you a chance because I know that.
There's a lot on my mind.
No, I know that last time that you guys were interviewed by Jacob, you're like, hey, I wish we could interview Jacob. He was asking us a lot of questions. So I don't want to walk out of this room and you say, man, I wish I could ask you this. Like I'm giving you the opportunity to ask me whatever you
you
want
have
to
any
ask me.
questions?
What should we ask him? Let's
You don't
see.
have to. I'm just giving you the chance.
So, personality-wise,
Okay.
what's our role individually, not collectively, in the office as you see it?
That's a tough question.
No. So, what is your role, or what?
Like, not my role or Caleb's job role, but like as a person in this mix of 6 people that we have, what is our role in
Like personality
like
of the office?
personality
How
in
does
the
it work?
office? Yeah.
Okay, both of you are very, very positive. Okay, you're both really funny too. Caleb, you're really, really funny. Like, you're one of the top 5 funniest people that I know. So that keeps things very, very light. We know that sometimes I get a little emotional. So you kind of pick
So
me
do
up.
I.
You kind
So
of pick
do
me
I.
up.
The
Yeah.
same to you.
Caleb always does have his finger on the pulse of what everybody's mood is individually.
Mhm.
Somehow he knows
Yeah.
without
I just
anybody
sense it.
saying it.
It's
Yeah.
like my spidey sense.
You do have a spidey sense.
It's all in
for
the
that.
voice and the posture and how they're looking.
And I would say, Jannie, you're always just like the smiling, nice, like,
Have a
never know.
conversation.
You never, like, even if you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad month or whatever it is, you don't show it. And so, like, you're always putting out that positivity as well. So, and you also pick your spots really, really well for when you want to banter with people, right? Like, you don't do it all the time. You don't just throw digs at people all the time. But
Yeah.
if somebody does it to you,
Be
you're
prepared.
finding a
And
spot.
it might not
where
be
you-
today, it might not be tomorrow, but she'll bring it up. at
You
some
know
point.
when it's
Well,
yes. So
yeah.
you're really, really good at those things, which I think keeps it all fun too.
Yeah.
So,
I like to give people a hard time, but always in a good natured way.
sure.
And I hope that most people understand that anytime I'm digging at them, it's only done in fun. I would never do that in a mean-spirited
absolutely.
way. Unless
I
it's to
would.
Jake.
Yeah,
So-
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
But I would if it's Jake.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's on the same page. with
Oh
that.
yeah, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mean to him. Ever.
Never.
Honestly, if there was like you know like the whole like Twilight series, and there was like a Team Jacob and Team Edward thing. If we went in the office and everyone had to stand on one side for Team Jake, and on one side for Team No Jake, I'm pretty sure
wait,
I'm just joking. I think even Jake wouldn't vote for himself.
What? You'd have to, man. You had no choice.
We
Sometimes
like to
your
give Jake
analogies.
a hard time. A lot around here. I don't know if anybody's picked up on that.
Oh my gosh, that's
I'm
funny.
just joking.
Yeah.
He knows it.
Any other ones?
New questions? I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you do outside of work?
What do I do outside of work? Spend a lot of time with my fam. Pretty much, like, all the time, which is awesome and amazing. So we're really into, like, Macklin and Asher are really starting to get into sports. So we play a lot of basketball in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
They're both starting to like a little bit of video game action too. Macklin's pretty good at FIFA. You know what FIFA is?
It was soccer.
Yeah. So he plays on like expert level on that.
I could never play on that game.
Yeah. So he's teaching me how to play now. So
Is this the fun age?
yeah, well, they're all fun. They're just different. It's all
I feel like the age where like you get to start like seeing them actually do stuff.
yeah, and you
And
also
to be helping them and stuff would be.
yeah, and you also see their differences as far as like what motivates them and what makes them tick a little bit, and which ones have more drive for certain things versus other things. So Macklin is he's very go-getter. Asher's more like I'm just gonna chill, sit in a lawn chair, cheer you on. So
Yeah. I like
it's kind of
it.
there.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's what I do outside of work. Other than that,
Good deal.
nothing.
Yeah.
If you weren't an insurance agent, if you weren't a business owner, and you could do anything, and money
Already
wasn't a deal, like
Already
money
know.
wasn't a factor, what would you be?
Can I guess?
Caleb knows it.
A basketball coach.
I already was that.
I mean, like you wouldn't coach if money wasn't a factor,
Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
or would you play professionally?
Oh, well, yeah, I'd play professionally if I could, but that was never, It'd be something with basketball, no doubt.
Yeah.
And it would probably be something that would be impacting as many people as I possibly could. So that's why it was cool to coach. Some of my biggest mentors, some of the biggest, most inspirational people that I have in my life, that I have ever had in my life, were coaches. And they're people who, when they're not here anymore, one of these days when they're gone, their legacy is going to live on forever.
Yeah.
For generation after generation, and I think that's a really, really big deal.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time. What can you leave behind? You know, when you leave somewhere better than when you found it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good guess. So, well, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Awesome.
You guys got anything else? Anything
Hey,
else?
What's
No.
your favorite color?
Favorite color is definitely yellow.
Favorite food?
Yellow.
No, my favorite color is actually blue.
Royal blue.
Yeah, it's not green.
Favorite food?
It's not St. Patrick's Day.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Favorite food. Pizza?
Pizza.
Kind of stereotypical, but
I know.
Favorite band or singer?
Morgan Wallen.
No.
And you can't say your brother. That's too easy.
Gosh, guys.
Luke Combs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You know him really well.
I'm an observer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good deal.
All right, well, guys, thank you for listening. Thanks. Hopefully, we brought you a little bit of entertainment. Caleb literally is one of the funniest people that we know, and it's awesome that we get to work with him. And Jannie is always fitting right in with making it go all in one big circle to keep it all going. So,
It's like it hits multiple spots at the office.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does. So,
And your top 5 funny. I didn't make the top 5, but still funny. is what
yeah,
he
I'm
said.
sorry.
It's all right.
Yes,
It's
you
okay.
know.
He did say all time, so he's met a lot of people in his life.
Yeah, all time. I mean that.
I mean, at least he didn't say the office, because that would be hurtful.
Because there's only 6 of us.
So who's the sixth person?
That would have been really sad. That would have been
Jake
really
is
sad.
definitely the least funniest of all.
In the office?
Yeah.
Wow, that is a little hurtful.
Jake?
Oh, I thought you said Jannie.
No,
You
no.
did just say.
No, I said Jake. You guys, we're recording this. You guys can look back on it. Are we still recording over here? Okay.
I think we are.
Yeah, we're good. So,
Okay, did not mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
So,
Woohoo!
okay, we're done. Thank
All right,
you
this was
guys
fun.
for watching. Hopefully that brought some entertainment. So,
yes.
Awesome.
peace out, everybody. Bye.